Hello, all my beautiful Piscean friends. Welcome. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your forecast for February 2022 right here. But first, I want to answer some of the a question that I've gotten so often. Many of you have asked me to teach you astrology. Well, I mentor people astrologically. If you are interested in becoming an astrologer, if you are an advanced student and want to simply expand your knowledge of astrology, maybe you know how to interpret a birth chart, but you don't know how to forecast a chart. Maybe you are a practicing astrologer and really need a little fine tuning on some things. What I offer is a one-on-one, face-to-face with me Zoom session in which I tailor that session for you, which means that no two students are getting the same session, the same information. It's one-on-one, face-to-face. You can do a session every single week. You can do it every other week, whatever you need. And during that time, you will have the video of the previous session because I video all the sessions and send them to you. So if you're interested in learning astrology, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and shoot me an email, and we will get on the phone and talk about your schedule, and you can ask me questions about the mentoring program. I've just described it to you. That's what it is, and I love doing it. So I look forward to talking with you. And now let's take a look at your beautiful forecast. Well, first of all, we know Mercury's been retrograde. We know Venus has been retrograde. It's been the tag team, the retro tag team. All right. Mercury is going to go direct on the 4th. Yay, yay. Now we can start new projects. However, Mercury will go immediately into the shadow of the retrograde and stay there until the 24th. In the shadow, it feels to everybody on planet Earth as if Mercury is still retrograde. It's not, but it feels that way. And I use the shadow to tie up all the loose ends in my life that I never got to when Mercury was retrograde. Some of you know I'm writing 3 books, not 1, not 2, 3. And of course, with my mentoring and regular readings, I'm sort of busy, as you might have figured. And when Mercury's in the shadow, I'll be able to catch up. Now, Venus is in the shadow of the retrograde, so the tag team goes on. She'll get out of the shadow March 1st. Mercury will get out of the shadow February 24th. So let's look at Mercury in your chart. It's in your 11th house of friends and group activities. And have things been weird with some of your friends? Have you been trying to get together with a group of them and you just can't get it together? Well, after the 4th, hopefully it will be easier. Certainly after the 24th, it will. On the 14th, Mercury moves into your natural house in the zodiac, the 12th house. And so Mercury becomes more introspective at that point. Your thinking is much more on a subconscious level, a spiritual level. And Mercury's enjoying the solitude. But wait, Mars and Venus are still in the 11th house. Okay, Venus is love. It's the lesser benefic. It brings love wherever it goes. Mars is passion. And wherever it is, that area of life is number 1 to you. It's what you fight with and fight for. Put them together, and you have quite a combination, because the 13th, 14th, and 15th, they will be conjunct. They will be right in the same exact degree of the zodiac. And that means love and passion are activated. So perhaps that's the time that you get together with a friend and you become more than friends. Maybe there's a love interest there. It's beautiful. Okay, on the 14th, Mercury pulls into the 12th house and says, I'm keeping my ideas to myself. It joins the sun, the giver of life. And so the center of your life is behind the scenes. You want to keep it that way until the 18th, because then the sun moves into your first house and you say, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And so that will be happy birthday time. And look, it joins Jupiter. Now, Neptune and Jupiter co-rule Pisces. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It brings joy. It brings abundance. It brings optimism. And that is what you can expect after the 18th of the month. Now, we have a new moon on February 1st in 12 degrees Aquarius in your 12th house. This says you want to pull back and retreat. On the new moon, the energy grows and your energy says, I'm retreating. 2 weeks later on the full moon on February 16th in 28 Leo, that falls in your 6th house of work and health. And you're saying, I got to get down to business. And so there are times during the month when you're going to want solitude so you can build a castle in the air and add another room every day. And then the full moon says, let's get on the stick here. Let's get busy. And you will. And these two areas balance each other out. So that is your gorgeous forecast for this month. Join me next month when once again I take a look at your personal forecast. Till then, this is Maxine Taylor saying, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.